It is day 6 of our journey through southwestern US and now up the California coast. And we have finally traded in our deserts and our rock formations for the ocean. We are at Carrillo State Beach.
Down at the beach already doing some beach combing. There is a wide expanse of rocks between me and the waves right now. I'm headed that direction because from what we understand there are sea caves. Barely in and found an amazing shell already. A little broken on the top, but that's pretty cool. I don't know what these are, but they are crawling all over that. It's like sea roaches. Cone shell down here. Where'd he go? There he is. Little tide pool. That doesn't, it looks like a rock, but that's actually water. Out closer to the water now, and these are much larger than those we were seeing before. There's a huge coral on the side of this rock. It almost looks like honeycomb.
We left at like 4:15 this morning, and this is the reason. We were able to get here at low tide, and check it out. Here on Carrillo State Beach, it's the sea cave. Heading in further, 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 further. And you get all the way back here. It's kind of cramped, kind of tight as far as the head clearance, but then you got a window to look out. You can see the ocean through your cave window. How cool is that? Here at the mouth of the cave, it's already, the water is already getting up pretty close to where we are when the waves come in, and it is about an hour after the lowest point of the tide, and so I'm sure this cave is not accessible during a normal tide or a high tide.
So this is the view of the north end of the beach. I like that little aperture, as Mark says, in that rock. And the waves, they just start with this rumble in the background, and all of a sudden they're there, but it's almost a thunderous noise as they begin to roll in. So we just walked through that, and the water is definitely rising. And we made it to the sandier part of the beach. There's still those large rocks, but it's primarily sand on this side of the caves. We're really glad we crossed through that risky water because we're finding these all over this section of the beach. Aren't they beautiful? This is a univalve. And another sea cave.
Sea cave number 2.
Watch this. It goes all the way through. And more beach. Who could be happier? Ooh, here's another little slot canyon, I would normally call them, but since we're at the beach, I guess this is a slot sea cave. Let's go through, Mark, and see what's on the other side. Pretty narrow, but not as narrow as yesterday when we were at Joshua Tree. Ooh, this looks like a cute little private room back here. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. There's an arch up there. And look at this. Mark, peekaboo for me.
Here.
Oh, it's pretty hard to get down there.
For an old guy.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? You can see the water on the other side.
Your picture window in the living room.
Yeah. And those shells are all over in here as well. There's a pretty one right over there, Mark, in the sand. All shiny. You go for it. Oh, and look. You can see the water coming in here. I'm sure as the tide comes in, this will probably splash up through this crevice in the rocks. I don't think we're here late enough though, which is a good thing, because had we come later, we would not have been able to see most of this. That is a gorgeous arch. And here's the view of the beach. Absolutely cannot be missed. Carrillo Beach. I wonder if there's a cave over there. You want to go for it before it gets too deep? Let's do it. And there it is. Oh my goodness.
More caves.
And look how many shells are in there. I could seriously do some damage here. Okay. Some of them are rocks.
Oh, I see light coming through here too.
I don't have my shoes on though.
They have to hand that off to me.
Oh. Water's definitely coming in.
This place is like a playground for Robin. Just you turn your head and oh, maybe that's another cave over there. And here's a neat shell. And look at this tide pool. She is in her element.
And it goes both directions. Oh, look how deep that goes. I mean, it goes beyond where we can see. Mark's gonna get his light on. Wow. Going through the other direction, back to the other section of the beach where we can go up the steps and head on to beach number 2. What a cool spot. And let's hope it hasn't gotten too deep over here where we have to cross over.
I don't know what this growth is that they've got up here, but it's got these nice little flowers popping up out of it every so often.
Pink and yellow.
Right here, kind of at the edge of the sand as you're heading up into the mangrove or the undergrowth.